You know something about cars?
Yeah. And this is a great car. 327 4-barrel.
For me, it was really important that they have an awesome ride.
Little TLC, this thing is cherry.
I always pitched it as the third character in the show. I grew up on Knight Rider and A-Team and Dukes of Hazzard. Like, no one does car shows anymore, where it's like the car is their thing.
Hey, sweetheart, you miss me?
He was asking people what's like a really cool classic car, and he came up with the '67 Impala.
Nothing against Chevy, but the one that we drive has got so much more swagger than the ones that you see on the road today.
Howdy, boys.
So the first muscle car that we wrote into the scripts, you can probably see it in some of the early drafts, was a '65 Mustang. My neighbor happened to pimp rides for a living.
I'm super grateful that Eric Kripke called his buddy and said, hey, man, I'm writing this script, and I got these two guys, and I want them to give them, like, a real muscle car.
And I just want to know, like, what does a car guy think about a '65 Mustang?
And I believe his friend's response is, you have to bleep this, but yeah, Mustangs are great if you're a
And I was like, okay, so it's not gonna be that. What is the car? And without missing a breath, he's like a '67 Impala, because you can fit a body in that trunk.
Riley, listen up, you son of a bitch.
And history was made.
I mean, come on, this is a car of a lifetime.
That's an ugly car, in the best way. Like it's a Rottweiler. It doesn't have clean lines, it has long lines. And if it pulled up next to you on a dark street, you might reach over and lock your door.
It was a car that was going to get the job done. Get you where you're going.
It's got a big trunk. You
Got
throw
a big
demons
trunk.
in it.
You can throw Crowley in it, a bunch of weapons, have a grenade launcher, and look good doing it. Wow.
Fans have come to love the car as a character. We did a whole episode, was basically from the car's point of view.
It was the day in the life of the Impala, so it was her story.
Good night, Jerk. Night, bitch.
It was how she sees things.
Cass, you okay?
It was a really special episode. Whispers have a fascinating
Hang on.
history there. Because of the constraints that we operated within.
There's one scene where Dean gets in a fight, and you just see it from inside the car. We disappear, come up from the front bumper, fight.
The Impala gets its share of love, but it was nice to give a proper shout out. Like, by the way, you've done good, you get an episode.